All right, so this is what we're doing today, guys. We are programming this guy right here. It's called the Evo All. It's for the remote start on this Lexus RX 350. It doesn't have it. You can actually do it from your phone. Actually, all that good stuff. Here it is right here. I've already got most of it situated. I'm going to show you the wrapping up of this. Pretty basic, really, but it's a real pain to get to this connector right here. I'll tell you right now. Got it done. I'll show you how I did it. And we're going to finish programming everything, okay? So let's get on out here. Show you guys what's going on. Hang tight. All right, so right here, most of the stuff I've removed already. Just to get to everything I got to get to. Either way, it's pretty basic stuff here. You got to take off a lot of stuff, okay? Oh, it's a pain, I'll tell you that. Let me show you real quick what's happening. So right here is some of the other connectors. I'm probably going to have to go back in here. I put that back too soon, I bet you. Probably where I got to be at, I'm not sure, but hang tight. I'll show you what I did. Either way, get it laid here on. And you can see clearly, I've got access over here. I pulled all this back. Got it loose. You got to be real careful. It is a pain in the butt to get this stuff off of here. I am not joking. Really a pain. Unplug these wires. You can actually get in here to get to this wire right here. This is your one to your steering column, way in this hole right here. You can see it right here. Way down in there. I don't know if you can see it. Already got it in there and sorted out. Get a better view if you can. If I can get you to see that wire right there. That is the one you're looking for in this Lexus, particular Lexus for the remote start here. Right there, that guy. It is real difficult to get to. I will say it definitely is. Right there, that guy. See it? That is the plug and play connector. And it runs down here. I'll finish showing you down here where it runs. Pull this back, unplug this to get to it. Didn't even have to drop the steering wheel. You may want to, but you cannot get a lot of the stuff off it on there really tight, so that's not cool. Either way. So show you what I'm talking about here. This is the rest of the connector piece right here that goes to the actual unit. Okay, we need to plug in this guy too. Here's the other actual T connector right here. I gotta find the actual one I need it for. I don't think it's in here. I think it's up here. Unfortunately, I put it back like a dummy. All right, we'll take this back off and get to it. Shoot. Give me 1 second to get that back off of there. Hang tight. So right here, if you actually press down here, you can actually pop this guy off. There's a little lip. You can actually see the lip right here. You push that back. And this actually pops on out of here, like so. And I believe that is going to be where we need to go. Up in here. Right here we have the rest of the unit. See the units we got to get to? Right up in there is where we need to go. And that's going to be the actual rest of this part we need to hook it up to. There is one connector in here. If I can get a better, hope you get a better view of what I'm doing here. Put you right here and see what I can actually do. Let me show you at the same time. Let's see what I can work out. 1 second, please. Oh, wow, what a pain. Let's see if I can get to the up in there. We'll have to just see. Let me get a better view over here, maybe. So you guys can see what I'm doing, possibly. Yeah, I think you can maybe see like that. Best angle I can do for right now. All right, we got to get this connector up out of here for now. We have the one over here. In the center, of course, the worst part of it. You have to get to it. It always is on these guys. Storm like this is. Let's see. Okay, so the black guy is in the center right there. That's the one I believe I could actually get to is that black one right there. So let's see if we get it right here. Let's see. Which connector? It's going to be the second one up. Going to be the black one, I believe. See, two big ones beside it. Yep, it's the second one in the very center of the one right here. Right here, exactly. Go in there and get it unplugged and put the new one in. Basically, you have to go together. So when you unhook it, this goes into that part. Okay. All right. Now, last tight squeeze. We'll see if we can get in there and get this guy out. Oh, why is nothing easy on this car to reach? It'd be nice if I could get the whole thing off, but we can't get it off of there. Can't do it. I'm doing a video now. All right. Let's see. So, that one right there has got to come loose. If I can get in there. If I have to get upside down like I was a second ago. My legs are killing me at this point, but let's see. I figure the best way to go about it. Almost there, though. Almost there. So right here is the last connector. It's getting cold right here. Oh, I know. It always is. My legs hurt the worst. It's just the angle of it is the worst. All right, so right here we got the last connector If I can get in there and grab it, that'd be great. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be this guy right there. You see that? Right there. So the black one. I get up in there and grab it. Hang on 1 second. All right, as you can see, I had to actually take all these plugs and move them out the way and remove this piece, okay? To get it out the way, you can move it out the way right here. Oh, don't let my papers blow away. No, no, no. All right, anyways, I can tell you, move this back over here. So now that that's plugged in there, you have the other part to the connector, and that's gonna go into that other piece over there. Right where we just had it, so we can shove it back through like this. Have to probably go back underneath of there, which is miserable. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy at all. And force it back on down through like this. If I can get to do it, I'm gonna try my best. And get it back on, feed it back on through again, back down through the wiring. And this piece right here got to plug in now. It's a T-connector. It's got to plug into that piece where we just unplugged it. I'll show you here. I mean, get back and do it both. And do it with one hand. Possibly I can do it. I don't know. Give me 1 second. All right, now that we got it all plugged out, we can plug this right back into that connector hole. See these connector faces? Got to face this way. Can y'all see that? I can tell you, I'll try to show you. Oh, way too zoomed. way too zoomed. All right, right there is going to be the hole we got to go back into. It's the second one up from the top. All right, let's see if we can get it back in like this. It should go back in. And then we can this should be the last piece to that major puzzle of all the wiring, and then put this stuff back on. Did it twice now by accident. Like a dummy. Trying to hurry up. And it made it take a little bit longer. Either way, we're good to go, just about. And get it in, get a feel for it. And right here's the hole. And we should be able to get it right back in there, hopefully, perfectly. Good, we'll see. I have to go from underneath the car, I don't know, but it's got to go right back into that hole. Can you see that? If I can go underneath and get it, I can't. There's no room underneath, we have to get it from the top. You can just take it. That's why I said you got to unplug this unit right here. It's in your way. All that other stuff, and just like push it right in. I'll tell you when I get it. I'll show you when I get it in there. All right, there we go. Snipping it in right now. Y'all see how I got it up in there just about? I just got to snip it into places. Oh, watch this. Right here. Can probably hear it. Snip. If it's in the right way, you should snip. Up, wrong one. Here we go. This guy up top. Back over here so you can see. Just take it. I'm going to push it in all the way. If I can get to it. It's not snipping. I shouldn't make a snip sound. I know that. Or not quite snip, but it's going in. Look at that. Hang on a second. Gotta go a little bit harder with it, I guess. Gotta make sure it's tight as well. Don't want to have it loose. That would not be good at all. So, there we go. You hear a good click? Well, now we're in there tight and tight and good. We got both of those wires in there tight and secure. Here's the rest of the wires to the actual harness that we have left that are gonna go to the Evo box, I believe it's called. All right, here we go. We have different wires for antennas. Things you want to do. This is not part of this system. It's part of the OBD reader. I'll show you how to do that in a second too. But regardless, you get the light out of my face. We can't see anything like that. What we have left is what plugging the box up to. So this has to go back on. You got to do that in a second. We got all these wires free. This is the rest of the box. After we test it and program it, we're gonna put it all back. These wires, of course, go over here. We're done over here now. We should be able to put these back over here. Hopefully, I've got the right unit. I may wait a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and plug them back in regardless. I'm gonna pull all this dash down over here. It's not the hardest thing. It's definitely not the easiest though either. I will say that. So regardless, a little push pin there. You gotta have that push pin there. You gotta remove that guy right there, and it's just it's fitted in with that guy. Of course, if you look here, that fits into the hole there. Plug in these connectors first. See, I can lay you down. You can maybe see what I'm doing. This part back up. Ow, my knees. That doesn't feel real good.
That app on your phone costs $40 a year, man.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I noticed that. Did you see that? Well, I noticed it wasn't cheap. I don't know if you saw that. You really don't have to have it, but I mean, it's up to you.
Keep up.
Yeah, I mean, either way you want to do. Like I said, I was just showing you that's an option. Yeah. That's all. I think we got it though. Just about there. Keep up. Should work about the same. The app's kind of fun to have, you know. It's just it's up to you. Like I said, it's totally your decision.
It's been this long without it.
It's totally up to you guys, though.
Just knock on the door and call me when you finish.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm getting close. I just got to program it after this.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right, since that got back in right there. That is all sent in. And now we can press this up. I'm going to leave it kind of gentle for now. I still have some other stuff I may need to be doing. All right. Got everything else done. As you can tell how my wires are routed. They're all routed right here. Go right through here. You can actually see where I had to get the other one like I was showing you a second ago. It's a real pain. You could probably take this off, but I didn't have to do it. There's a bolt screwed on there. There's a screw here. Right in the cracker there. And a screw over here. Same one on both sides. You can pop that loose if you need to. I didn't have to though. So we're good to go there at least. And now we can just go to the bottom panel. I'll lay that back up there when I do my testing and all that. Here are the rest of the wires that go to the eval unit. I'll show you that. Here is this. We can pull this back down now as well. And that is now snipped in perfectly. Remember, if you look over here, it's this guy right here. That is the new piece. Now, the way they make these is they split off. So I connected the old one. I can show you where the old guy is at. Actually, on here too, real quick while I'm down here. My knees aren't going to hold up that long. They may not, but I'll show you what I got going on right here with that. If I can find some metal, that'd be great. Okay, cool. Here we go. And right here is the other connection. It's pretty close to it. It just kind of hooks in. It's like a three-way. It's like a plug-and-play type connect. Not really a bad idea to do, but you can tell right here. If you actually look, here's the other one that goes into the other unit, into the clip that used to be part of that guy. I just tucked it around. I don't know if you know if I can see that, can you? But if you can see what I'm saying. So that plugs into there, and everything else plugs into there. And then you just pull it back on out, and that's how that works out. And I'm tucking my wires around like this because I'm going to wrap them all up here in a second, up in there. The box, okay? Y'all can see. Now I'm going to go get the box. And for now, we can go ahead and slip all this stuff back. We don't need it off anymore. And same way, plug all these guys back in. Put these wires back through here and get them all plugged back in. Now, there are a couple dummy plugs here, so be careful here with this. Don't need all the dummy plugs hooked up, sure. And make sure you put them back in the right holes if you can help it. Pretty much they should all be coordinated. Can't do this one-handed, so just hang tight. Actually, I can probably lay it down here, maybe. Can you do? Probably. All right, cool. I should be able to plug it back in. I hope, making sure you guys can see I'm doing the best I can. Anyway, this goes in like this. Just plug back in the old harnesses like they go. It's all. That's gotta be all you gotta do there. All right. All right, so get in the tighter ones first, which would be the blue one over here. Blue one goes to the black one, goes in the black one. Usually, that's how it goes. Yep, black and the black, blue and the blue. You know how it goes. Looks like that. Just like that. Just like that. Black and black, blue and blue. And then we got some black ones up here. That goes there. That goes, hopefully I didn't crisscross those. I think these are the same darn plugs. It's kind of annoying. Just try to light up. They all do the same thing, you know, because basically all it is one's for the, you can tell the light for the, you know, gas pop or whatever. All the same. Probably doesn't really matter. This guy over here is the only funny one. I will say that. It's kind of funny. This guy right here actually goes up in here, I believe. Up and down into there. Let me see though. Tight. Let me see which one goes in. That's a dummy hole anyway, so it don't really matter. This doesn't go anywhere. So I'll show you in one second. Yeah, so it just kind of goes in there like that. Here's the dummy plug. The white one just kind of hangs. I don't know where that goes. It didn't come out or anything. I can tell you that one. I can tell you that much for sure, right? And then this right here. There's one screw. Don't want to miss that guy. That's one screw there. That's going to be one of these black guys right here. I took it out earlier to get this down. That's one screw you got to get. It's really tricky. You're like, why doesn't this come off? Well, this is why right here. Oh, shoot, I lost it. Oh, where'd it go? Hang on. Oh, well, I got another one here I'll use for now. But drop back down to the smaller one. See if I can, y'all can see me tighten it back up. Hang tight real quick. I'm going to put it back on there. 8mm. Zip this guy on here is all. Just like this. Real gently until we make sure everything else is going to line up right first. There we go. That guy went in pretty nicely. Okay, cool. We got to pop everything else back in as well. This pops back into here. Kind of goes up in and snips into place like this. Like so. And it just snips into place. Look. Make sure you're gentle with it. Don't want to crack it. You want it to look good, right? Don't mess it up. All right. So make sure we get enough room to get it in with the harnesses now on my way. Might be something in the way, but it's not. We're clear. We are definitely clear, but we are clear as can be. Okie dokie. And we got to get this guy back in too. So this piece actually has to go in first. I'm gonna put this guy back in here. We need to go back to our 10mm. We got 2 10s I took loose to get to that guy. Go back to the 10. We got 2 10s over here. You can see it from here. 2 10s. 2 10s. Yes, indeed. Right here. I see that. All right, let's get it on. Get it on. Here we go. There's one over here going in. So go right here. Lock that guy in place. That must be a black screw, not a silver screw. That one don't want to go, or it's a different. Oh, you know what? It's this screw right here. It's got to be this screw. I bet you. Pretty sure that was a 10 millimeter bolt there. We'll double check it though. This probably is the one that goes in. Oh no. I got it going backwards, though. Alright, it must be a black screw then. We gotta go back to the rest of the black screws. Put this somewhere. Drop one. Where the heck did it go to? That's ridiculous. Hang on, let me find the screw. I finally got that screw out. It was stuck back down up in here. Put it in that piece. That would have been really bad if it was stuck in there. It would not have been good, that's for sure. Alright, let's go pop it back in here. Like so. Kind of see how that is in? Hook it in and pop it up like that. That's all you gotta do. If everything's plugged in, which it is, and push it in tight. It's like this. Make sure it lines up and slip around in. Give me a second. Oh man, my knees, this is killing me. My knees at this point. I can't do this much longer. You see how I'm doing this? Everything looking here. Looking good, right? Looking pretty good. Get it back into place. So I guess. Popping it right on in there. Here we go. All the bunts are back in. That's for the, all that good stuff back in. Good to go. We got one screw here. We got to put back in here. Don't forget him. See if I can see how I'm putting him back in and maybe hopeful. Let's see what I can do here. This goes right on here. We got to get the 8 mil back out for that one. 8 millimeter right here. Pop it on up in the here is all. Put it on in. Now it's time to get the module out and let's start programming this guy. Oh, knees. I'm about out of energy at this point. It's drained me. Just getting up, bending backwards in this car is ridiculous. Terribly hard. All right, up there we gotta go. Looks like that. Perfect. And then we'll hold on now tight. Make sure that is all good and everything's working properly, which it is. Gotta clean that up some. Like I said, it's kind of good to go now. No problems there, but we want to make sure everything looks good. Everything's got to look good. That's the one. Yeah, it's got see the hook right up here for this guy. Actually, the hook's into place. This guy is a little bit out too far. I don't know why that is. But, I see. I see exactly why that is, actually. You don't see it? Right here, this little yellow piece is not in on the way tight. See that? Gotta slip that back into his groove and pick up on it, slip it back. So, put the whole piece back on. Hang tight. I'm gonna do that right now, actually, if I can. Let's see what I can work on here. Be very careful with this stuff as you do it. Hopefully y'all can see something there. We'll give it a shot and see if I can get it back into place as well. Okay. Oh, all right. Then we gotta go here next. All right, we have to untake the bolt, honestly. That's kind of a pain, how this is. I can't get this guy to begin with. It's a real pain in the butt, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna pinch my finger. Please don't pinch my finger. It's gonna really hurt if you pinches my daggone finger, I'll tell you that. It does not want to go back. This piece does not want to come off. Now this side does not want to go back like it should either. It's a pain in the butt over here, I'll tell you that. We'll pop all this down for 1 more second, try to get it out properly. And get it back in properly if we can. It is so cold, I want to break. It is such a pain in the butt. Ugh, come on. I want my hair up. Get on up in there. Come on, man. Don't do it to me, you dummy. I'm so dang on close to getting it in. If I can just give it a little bit of a gentle press, and maybe it'll pop it back in. Hang tight. Let me just see what I can do with this guy. I think this guy push up on this tab gently, and maybe I can push it back into place. But we'll have to see. Oh, there we go. Almost got that going up there, and then we gotta go. There we go. I got it. See, I did that. Oh, you fell right when I did it. That was perfect timing. I had it too. You know, it's gotta go. It popped right back in when I did that. Had to just gently press up and push it into place like I just did. Perfect. Alrighty, good to go there. Everything looks good. Put this guy in. That's all working like it should. Everything is tight and secure. Nothing's loose. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. All right, push this all back here. And now that that's all in, you gotta get the module. Program that guy. Ow. Whew, my knees. I can't take much more of that. All right, so now time for the module. And we have, let's see. That I'm gonna go ahead while I'm in here. I'm gonna pop these other ones back on real quick. We got one screw over here too. One more metal screw over here. Hold this guy on, I believe. Somewhere. I'll find a second. Make sure everything else is plugged back in, which it is. This all just kind of pops into place here like that. Perfectly done. Like that. And nice and tight. So this is all going underneath like it should be, which it is. And everything else is popped back into the spots. And there is one screw down here, yeah. So right here is the final metal screw I was telling you about. It goes right up in over here. Just found it. I just figured that part out. It's right here. Holds that piece on right there, okay? Just like that is all. And up in there we gotta go and get it snug, and then I'll hold that whole piece back and tight is all. So I'm not got everything real super tight yet, because I'm gonna have to go back over here anyway and redo. I mean, not redo, but you know what I mean. So you can get into the hole. You can see that at all. I'm gonna show you in a second. But it's gotta go in like this. Start catching the thread, we can switch it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop it back in real quick. Let me go a second. And we'll get the other part of the unit and finish up that way. I guess if we can do that, it'd be great. It would be just great. Just great, just great. All right, now go back up in there with the 10 mil. Is what we got left, the 10 mil option. There we go. And back in we should go with it. It's all right here like this. Right here like this. Ah, wrong way. I'm not gonna grab it like that, I'll tell you that. Gotta get it in perfectly. And it's gotta actually be in deeper, is what the problem is. I had to pull it out to get to the access is all. Gotta push it back in, out she goes, like this. And nice and tight. But first, you know what? Don't forget this either. Hang tight. I almost forgot the most important piece. I almost forgot that damn thing. I had to take it all back off, but I did forget it. This has gotta go back in for the AC. Like the heat for your legs. It hooks up in here just like this. And blows out both the vents for your feet, okay? And that goes right back up in here and hooks like this. So, how this all is, I guess I'll put this towards the front so we can tie it up in there. Probably easier. We'll see, but that hooks right up in there like this. That's why I said don't push it up too far yet. And it hooks into place. I'm gonna have to get upside down to get this in, so I apologize where that goes back up in there first. Okay. All right, we got everything back on, basically, for all of this stuff here. All done there. And now we just gotta get the program done. That looks good though, all tight. This part up here to the other piece. We'll check it all out. Should be like doing good. Put up the program the fobs right now. And see what happens. Should be good. Everything's hooked up right, I know that. So good go, let go. And we'll check up here. We'll see over here. Take a quick look. Can you see what we're working with? That daggone thing is really not very clean, is it? There we go. Can you see what I got going on up in here? Get that going on a better view. That's what we look like underneath. Everything is up in there looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest. Got all the bolts back in. Gotta put that little piece back on the side and the other piece on the bottom is all. Which is right here. This is pretty simple stuff. It just pops back on the side part here. Right on here, like this. And it pops right into place. You wanna hook it up underneath this part when you do it too. Don't forget that. Whatever you do, if you do, it'll be a pain to get in there. And you just hook it in and pop it into place as well. Just like so. Okay, pop it on up in there. Stick it. See, you can always catch it. If you catch it like that, you gotta grab it and fix it. So go ahead and push it back in. Gently at first, you wanna get it to catch. So run your finger, take like a little something smooth, run up the side. You got a tool somewhere. I was using where to go to. My yellow tool. Right somewhere. That'd be nice to have right now. Let's see it. Oh, what the heck? That's crazy. Anyway, what was the tool I was using? Here, let me grab this one piece over here. And this is the unit we were working on. Here's my yellow tool. You can see it. This is all extra in case we need some real cheap twist downs. You don't want any of that stuff here. This is the remote start for this unit right here. And this is the actual unit we'll hook up. This all gets hooked up at the very end. You don't want to hook any of this up quite yet. None of it at all. Until the end, you hook it up there and do the programming at the end. Give me 1 second. I'm going to push that down and run that finger up there. Like I said, you simply just run a tool right up there, smooth it out, and that is all into place perfectly. Everything's working like it should. Take your buttons, it's all back on good to go. Hood pop is functioning. We're tight there, Everything should be back into place tight. Everything plugged in. It's up to the bottom piece down there. And there we go. Everything looks really good for now. So now you're going to go ahead and finish up everything. Hang tight. Plug in the box and program everything. That's what we're looking like now. Put the bottom part back on right here. That's all we got to do. So we needed 8mm or 10mm. That was it. Oh, you'll put this piece on right here real quick, and then the bottom piece goes on last. This little cap goes on. This piece here, should do real quick. It won't take but a second to do this. I'll show you how I did it. You don't even gotta take this piece off if you do it right. You do like this. It's pretty simple stuff. You put the parking brake down, and then you gotta slip it on here just like this right here. Okay, let's see here. So up we gotta go. Up we gotta go. And up like this, all the way up, and then tight. I'm gonna go this way. And work it on up in there. Work it back on down. Is all we gotta do there. Should fit perfectly. Up underneath the rug, we gotta go like this. Up underneath the rug. See that? Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then tuck her in smoothly. That's all we gotta do there. Just like that. Huh? Darn it. Stupid thing. Dang on. I hate this. When that does that crap. I can't see. Hey, that would be helpful. I can just see the damn lights suck. Damn brake pedal. Get in my way now. Damn it. Dang on it. 1 second. Okay. 1 second here. I want to keep that down. I'm just trying to tell you. Keep it down like that as far as you can get it. And then get it in here first. Actually, it's better. And then curve it in the back part like that. So, just like that. Just indeed, just like that. And there she goes. And it's got a little button in the back to hold us on. A little button back there should hold that in place nicely. I'll show you right back here. You got a little tab. You got to line that tab up with the carpet back there, and you should screw it on. That's it. Should be able to see it. Where is it at? I don't see it right now. What the heck is going on here today? What a pain. My legs are killing me. I just can't do this for so much longer. I'm getting too old. Too old for this stuff. There's the tab right there. Yeah, it's a little too high up. That was all. Now we got it lined up. Same way over here. I'm going to keep it perfect right here. Tilt it back outward, and then we're going to put the tab on back in here like this. Right on that hole back there is all. Get it right on in there, and then you screw it on best you can. Just like that. So, again, you screw it on up in there, and that's that. So, everything's back on now. That'll hold tight. Alright, and then the bottom piece, and then we're going to wait to do the bottom piece because I'm going to program the unit first, and voila, there we go, perfectly done. So, y'all see how I did that right there? There's one in the back right there, and hold it on with. Right there's the other one in the back. And so, it's just got a little rolly tab thingy. Same here, I'm going to keep all this looking good. Put that back down and in, looking nice, looking sexy, is it? Perfect. And then anything else, you can clean it up some for the customer. You know, or for yourself. What do you want to do? Make sure everything is secure. Give me 1 second. I'm getting to be a pain now. All right, up in the corner. Down here, we got to go with this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and check it out and just check out all my connections. Make sure we're set and good. Don't scratch nothing with this guy. It's metal. There's a plastic one that comes with it for a reason. Be very careful. That looks good to me. Hood pop's working. Piece here is good. Hood pop looks good. Just checking out everything. And this piece right here, tell me it didn't pop loose. No. Okay, we're good there. Check up in here too as well. You can see that's where the first connection went to. Actually, it's one of my first connections right there. It's one of my first ones right in there. The first gap up it is actually. Right in there. Somewhere. There it is. See the green little tab? That's one of the other tabs for the two-way collar. And there's the other tabs up here for the two-way collar. So in this car, particularly, they're going to be over here and over here. And like I said, didn't have to even remove the harness. This is what I just installed. Just about done here. Now, this is all extra stuff if you want to put like I guess a light and stuff like that, but he just wanted to get it so that it remote starts, so I don't blame him. This can all be installed later. I guess it's like a blinky light, a push button or something you can install. Oh, this stuff comes with it as well. They can probably hook to like your AC, different things like that. But this is what he wanted done. This is what he got done. So it'll be good though. Like I said, should all work perfect. I'm gonna reprogram everything now. Get everything hooked up to the box next. Get the battery hooked up first and then back to the box. Hopefully I've got everything in the right spot. I don't really know. I'm joking, I do. But I'll get that back in the box for now. And we gotta get everything else done. So here we go. Looking good. Oh, there's my little thing I couldn't find right there. I knew it was somewhere. There she is. That is what you need. It should come with the kit, actually. It's a pretty nice little kit. I ain't gonna lie about that. So anyway, here we go. And now we got it hooked up to the box. So get this all down here. Open my other tools. And we'll follow the programming instructions next. All right, here we go. So this is what this is what the tool is. This just goes back up underneath the bottom, pretty easy. You just plug in the lights. Right here, you plug in the two lights, and it goes right up underneath the bottom part like this as well. Just like so. And you got the light plug there. So plug the lights, we can get it on out of there for now. What I'm going to do is this thing, so we can make sure we program things properly. Is right now we're going to hook the battery up, and then we hook everything. I always say, hook the battery up. First, I guess it doesn't really say. It's so crazy. So watch this right here. This is make sure you hook it all up last. They're very adamant about not hooking it at first, so error occurs. So it's got to have the battery on to program it, period. So let's go ahead just for now, and we can make this a little bit better. I think if we hook these up right here, go ahead and just put them into place. We're not going to put the thing on yet, but we'll hook it back up as well. So this guy's going to go in here. Hang tight, show you the going. So this guy's going to go into here. Watch. We're not going to set off any codes when we're doing this. That goes into there like that. This is going to go into here like this. Up in here. That's for the light bulb. As you can see, you can also take it out if you want. There you go. Light bulb. Right now, it's not on because the battery's disconnected, but it will be on in a second. Here we go. Plug everything back up. We'll tilt him to the side until we can get finished up completely. Get everything hooked back up though. He's just clipped back into place pretty gently and easily. Nothing crazy there. And not even any bolts to hold it. We'll tuck that to the side while we do the programming, okay? So, hook the battery up next, then we'll go from there. So, I guess that's how you do it. Like I said, there's no instructions that say not to hook the battery up. It just specifically says over and over, do not do such and such first. That's it. That is all. Hang tight, we clean all the stuff up, and we'll get the programming done. All right, so we just finished up this step here, which is this. Goes up in here, snaps into place. 30 pin white goes in here, and here we go. So guy was in first, that guy was in second. So now keep saying this. So I don't know about the whole battery thing. I plug any of the EV connector and EV on my until the program is ready to be performed, which it is now. So anyway, here we go. Tell me that. All right, so we'll go ahead and try the programming up. And this is right here, the programming section of it. And like I said, this is the beginning thing. Let's see where it says unplug the batteries. I can read. So you do this. We push lock button 3 times in a row. There we go. Here we go. Good to me. Alright, and it shows you what you can write down, this and that, all that goes up there. Cool. So we got the preparation done, the wiring is done. Test the system finishing up. Took about 3 hours to do it. I'm pretty good at what it did. This sucks. I didn't even sure if it's 100% right. We're about to find out though. That was the hardest guy to reach. No, not him, sorry. This guy right there. That was not in the spot it said it was. It was ridiculously difficult to get to. And to twist upside down up underneath the floorboard of this car. That is not comfortable. No room at all. Trust me when I say that. Now, as I was saying, so right here, step 3 program, right here. We start programming so you can make sure this. None of the connectors are plugged in the EVO. Oh, okay. Was it not? Okay. Holding the button down on the EVO, I'll step on and the program instructions. Insert the black end of the power cable without the locking tab into the EVO black sucker. So. Alright, so let's get the battery hooked back up and we'll start the program. We can get this stuff out of here. We don't need this, I don't think, do we? No. This is all good. We're just going to be using this unit over here. So, This is showing me what this plugged in where. You can have that down here. That'll be helpful. This is kind of the whole setup of what we had to do today, or what I had to do today. First, second, terrible, not too bad. Trying to get the dash off in the cold was pretty difficult. And then this is the sequences. We got to plug everything up now to that. Here we go though. Looking good here. So charging up to 4 RF remotes at a time here. If you read that. So looks good. Let's go ahead and get it programmed. Wiring program. Okay, we're done. You test the system. Okay, we have it done. Yes, anyway. I don't know about unhooking the battery. I don't know why it doesn't say unhook the battery. It's ridiculous how it does not say that. That is so terribly ridiculous. Here we go. Either way, let's get the battery hooked back up. Let's go to town on this guy. How about that? Okay, here we go. Before starting programming, so you can make sure all the units are plugged into the while holding down on Evo all step 1. Insert the black and the power cable without the locking tab into the Evo all black receptacle. So connect the Evo all to black in. So always do that one first. What it's saying, I'm assuming it's gonna be this guy right here, probably. Might take a while to get. So we have the blue ones. It's kind of all color coordinated. We got white, we got blue. You start with the black first, is what they're saying. And so, and when you do it, let's see here, we gotta hook the battery back up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hook that up now since it does not say whether to do that or not. Anyways, we go ahead and start with the black guy. So, that's all for testing the system. Let's see here. Alright, so this is the next page for the program. It'll be right here. So, it doesn't say nothing about hooking the battery back or whatnot. Nothing else saying it's so crazy. There we go. So here we go. It's testing right here. Step 4. Still on step 3 probably. I'm assuming right now. I don't really think. It's ridiculous, isn't it? That's the last paper right there. We don't need that. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get this program. Sure I'm not missing anything. Step 1. We don't need step 1 for sure. We got all that done. We got all that done here. That was ridiculous. Here we go. We're going to start here, I believe, is where we're going to be at. That's next. This is after we do that part here. Testing as soon as I get it clear. Here we go. Starting the program sequence. Make sure none of the connectors are plugged into Evo. All instructions programming, blah, blah. Okay, so we have to connect this guy to the Evo first. So what it's saying while holding down the button is what it's saying, which is kind of odd. I don't understand that. It doesn't make much sense at all. But okay, we'll do that first, I guess. Here, go ahead and try it right here. This is the next page 1. Give it a shot, see what happens. Right here. Optional RFK kit. Here. It's optional. Like I said, we don't have this stuff right now. I'm just going to go and hook it up. So let's go ahead and get it done. So, press and hold down the programming button. Insert the 4-pin data link connector. 4-pin is going to be the black guy, I'm assuming, right? We'll do this guy here, the black guy here. After you hold it down, you gotta have the battery on, I'm assuming, right? Let's see here. Here we go. Is it lighting up? Or nothing's going on without the battery on, probably, right? This thing may need a battery for all I know. I don't really know. Just don't see it. So anyway, just set this down the programming button. One time. Let's see why. I don't see nothing lining up, so we gotta have the car on, I guess. Gotta have another shot. Alright, let's give it a shot. Gotta hook back the battery and see what happens there. That's the only way to do it. Only way to do it. Get the battery back on real good. Hang tight. Not gonna be able to actually record and do this, but I'm gonna go ahead. Just hold this down. I'm gonna insert the data pin connector right here. Maybe I can do it. Let's see what I can do here. Work it out. Maybe, possibly. Times 1, hold, press in the data link connector, which is right here. The black tipped wire, black wire, right here, this 4-pin wire here, goes here, I believe it says. Try to stick it in there, oh, right here actually, sorry. Not the right way, I can't really tell. I'll try it again. Maybe this direction. It's freezing out here, and that one's daggone it's cold. It is really daggone cold today. Alright, here we go. Try one more time. I can't quite get it in. I have to sit you guys down. Actually, to do this, it goes in like this. I can tell. It goes just like that. Right, let me put you down. Hang tight. We gotta come back to this. So it says hold it down and press and release when it's on the blue solid mode. Oh, that's blue and red. We don't want to do that. So it says, try it again. Right, that is not going to work like that. It's got to be blue solid. So hang tight again. Try it. There we go. Got it released on the blue solid mode. And what does it say do next? It does not remain solid blue. All right, so look. Insert the white 20-pin connector. The white one is next. This guy right here. Put the guy in next. You get it going on. Get it in next. Make sure it's the right way. It's hard to see. It really is not easy to see this thing. At night time, this is just getting a little dark out here. Cold. See, that's the right direction too. I can't really tell. Got it locked onto something. Here, right here's got to be the locking clip area right here. It goes in plugs in just like this. That's it. Right here, got to go in like that, I guess. And push it on down. Hook it in like that. There we go. That one's in. Now which one's next? We got the my back hurts really bad. My legs hurt. Sorry. Insert the red 6-pin connector next. The red 6-pin next. This is the red guy next. Put this guy in here. So, hang tight here. Just like it is. Up, and then here we gotta go. Like so. Snip it into place like that. And the next one we got, which one here is next? We have the white 5-pin connector is the last one we got to put in. And this is the guy back here, which is right here. This should be it. So, and it should work, hopefully. That's what it tests out. That's right. Oh, hit the button. Dang on it. Hit the button back. No. Why did I hit the button like an idiot? Oh, hit the button. Hit the button. I got started. Let me just do this real quick. I know what to do. You got the idea, though. All right, and we got everything going good. Got the blue solid light like I said it should have. Okay, looking good. And we got it going on. So let's see here what it says next to do. It says, do not press the brake pedal. Press this push start button twice. Turn on the ignition. Blue LED should turn off. Okay.
Not working?
Nope, it should be working fine.
Huh?
It should be fine. Let me see right here. I'm making sure I got it. It's a way you got to program it. So I got to push this twice now. Okay, do not press the brake. Press the start button twice. Start to turn on the ignition. Yep, it's turned off. It's working. Everything seems like it's working. So yep. Press the push button start twice to turn on the ignition. Blue LED should turn off. Okay. Solid blue after the ignition turned on. Press the button one time. Okay. If the LED remains, it's all of it. We will turn off. After the blue LED turns off, then wait. The blue LED will flash rapidly. So press the push start button once to turn off the ignition. Okay. All right, there is no blue light now. That's probably not a bad thing, sir. So, okay. Okay, try this now. See if we got it going. See if we got it working or not. Hard to tell right now. We're gonna give it a shot then. See what happens here. This is when the car is running right now. Make sure everything's hooked up properly like it should be. Right now we're at yellow when it's running. I'm not sure what it should be. Definitely it's on yellow, but can't say that's bad. But let me see what it says here. I don't see anything that's wrong with it. Let's check it and test it. Here we go here, so. The hood is shut, yep, everything's shut. All right, let's give it a shot and see if that did the trick. Maybe we're all good to go. We got any other crazy lights on that I don't see of course. I don't think we got anything like that. This is yellow at the moment. I don't know why. Go ahead and slide this to the side. I can finish up my test. Take the parking brake off for now. And let's see if we can actually set this back on the ground and see what we look like now, actually. Okay, see if we can get to start up. So, here we go. And we get out, lock everything up, and we'll see what happens here. See if it works properly or not. Let's try to give it a start and see what happens. I'm interested to see if this guy's, it better work. If not, I may have to try one more time. It may not have programmed. But we'll give it a shot. It is freezing cold out here all of a sudden. Ooh, it's cold. Getting colder by the second. All right, we'll give it a shot. So. I'm just want to see if I can see that, see what color is flashing at the moment anyway. Just take a quick look at the color. It don't have any color right now. I don't think it really matters. It could have been something I did in the program. We'll see what happens. Let's just see if it'll work. All right, we are flashing blue, I think. Okay, I think we got it. You ready to see? Fingers crossed, man. Friend, we'll see if this works. See if it does. You ready?
Lock the car. See if it starts.
I am. I'm just gonna give it a second. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. I've been ready for a long time.
Come on, do it. Did it not start? Boom, got it. Got it. It's cold. Yeah, it just took me a second. I was like, wait, did I do something wrong? It hesitated longer than I thought. Yeah. Let's see. It's supposed to run for a few minutes. We'll let it run. So that started right up. That's good. Scared me for a second. I was like, wait.
Keep off.
What was that?
The keep off.
Yeah, keep off. So, yeah, just like I was trying to do the other day. You didn't have the module on.
Program?
Yeah, you didn't have the module on your fob. So let's see. Let's see what happens if we open the door. Yeah, working perfect. So that's how it's supposed to work. So that's good. And then you have to get in the car. So if, let's say you get in, then you have to. Let's see if I can get the heat to work too. Okay, let's see. All right, okay, let's get the heat on. It's cold, and we need heat. It's freezing anyway. So where's your heat at? I'm freezing. Cold. Here we go. Cold. Man, it's getting cold out here. I'll tell you that. It really is. Make sure you don't have any other codes on either. That's the one I'm worried about a little bit. Sometimes these aftermarket systems will act up a little bit. Let's see. Get this all the way up to the very top temperature level here. And here we go on both sides. All right, we got the heat pumping in this guy. Let's see if we turn off with the heat. It'll come on with the heat. That's what I'm curious to see. All right, let's see if it'll come on with the heat, okay? And it should come on with the lights, everything is what they were saying. See if it'll come on with the heat and all that good stuff. We'll see if it'll work or not. All right.
How do you start it?
I'm going to try to see if I can do it just with 3 clicks. It might let me do it on your car without holding it. Yeah, just 3 clicks. Boom, boom, boom.
How do you do it?
So what? I'll tell you. What? You unlock it.
Just tell me. You don't have to do it. Just tell me.
Well,
is it still hurt?
well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to test to see if your heat's working. So, give me a second. I still got one little piece to put back. That's it. I'm curious to see if your heat's gonna work. That's what I'm curious to see. So, I think everything should be working. Let's see if the heat's working inside the guy. When you open the door, it kills it. Yep, the heat's working though, so. The heat's working, that's great. So I'm gonna get in. All you have to do is get in after that, start the car up. And And I'm gonna tuck all that up underneath there in a second. All the rest of the stuff. Tuck it all up. See the heat? So I'm gonna leave the heat on high. All right, great, perfect. And the heat should kick on high when we come into the car too. So looking good. Make sure everything is functioning properly. Good. Didn't mess with a few things here. That's it. Okay, great. Looking good here. All right, so we're gonna stop the engine for now. What I'm gonna do is this. Oh, don't want to knock that guy around. Do that. I'm gonna finish hooking that up in a second. So one more time, all we're gonna do is I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes. So you just lock it and you got the car. But either way, this is what you would do. Just press the button 3 times, the lock button 3 times for me. And let it stay running this time. I wanna see if the heat is working.
Press what button?
Turn around, press the lock button 3 times for me.
The lock button?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, hit it no more. Should start right on up. Now, just give it a few seconds and leave it running this time because I want to make sure the heat's working for it. We're good, huh?
Yep.
Good, happy. All right, I'm gonna make sure the other one's working. Let me put my few tools up, and then I'll come holler at you real quick.
Okay.
Because I am freezing. Let me get the rest of my stuff up.
Sorry, it's warm inside.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna let this thing finish running. Get my tools in the car. I'm gonna make sure the heat's working. Make sure no other codes got tripped in the meantime.
Key fob.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure too. Both should work though. Everything's done through the computer, so it's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna triple check that. Give me about 10 minutes, okay? All right, we are looking good. Yeah, the heat should be running too. I can see it. Heat is running. Yeah. And so the reason it kills the door when you open it, so if somebody's trying to steal your car, you know, they can't take your nice warm car. All right, we're all done. So you wire remote key fob this guy right here. And that's his wraps. We'll get all the tools out right quick. That's what we need stuff. This guy right here. So 2000 and 15 Lexus 350 is all. I'm just gonna bring this whole thing up here and put the tools in right just like this. It'll be a little easier to carry. I think just like this. It'll be a lot easier to do like that. Either way, there you go. It is a 2000 and RX 350 Lexus. All right, I'm going. Peace.